Professor Sanjay Kumar, psephologist, now joins us in the studio. Also, senior journalist Sanjeev Srivastav, Dalit thinker and writer Kancha Alaya joins us from Hyderabad. If I could come to you first, Professor Kumar, this is the penultimate phase of Uttar Pradesh polls. The stage is set for the 6th polls. As we're saying, polling has already begun. This is the biggest phase, 68 seats going to polls. What is at stake here?
Stakes are high for BSP in these localities, because if you look at the 2007 Lok Sabha election, 2007 Assembly election, these were the constituencies in which BSP did very well, and even BSP vote didn't go down in 2009 Lok Sabha election. So, and we know, if we look at what has happened in the first 5 phases of election, BSP is not doing as well as they did in 2007. So, but these are the constituencies where there's a large concentration of Dalit population, and BSP need to do well if they have to do. If they have to, do well in these assembly elections. So stakes very high for BSP, and also we know that this is the Jat belt Congress, and the alliance of Congress with the RLD is going to be put on test. So high stakes for Congress and RLD, and also for BSP. All right, BSP had swept through this belt last time around. SP had got just 3 seats, so many saying SP has nothing to lose, and many already predicting Samajwadi Party is the dark horse in this race. So Samajwadi Party too would have its eyes set on how it really fares this time around, though as Professor was just telling us that there isn't much at stake for the SP in this phase.
Well, they can improve from the last time, as you said, because they had so little seats. So clearly there's something at stake. 68 seats are going on poll here. But yes, like Sanjay Kumar was saying, it's largely the contest between RLD and BSP. It's the Jat and Jatav vote which will clash. And very interestingly, BSP has given tickets to a lot of Jat candidates in this area, so that they can kind of swing the Jatav vote in favor of that. And that is the interesting thing, that then there are a couple of rebel candidates, prominent Jat leaders who were supposed to get Congress tickets, at least in one case, who is now contesting as an independent, prominent independent. So very interesting, this is the last chance for the Congress to really come back into this election. It is the chance for BSP to improve on its performance vis-a-vis the previous rounds, and again be a serious contender for Lucknow. It's a chance for SP to consolidate its position further and become, the principal claimant. And interestingly, it's also an area where the BJP is not doing as bad as a lot of people have been predicting. So maybe there are a few seats up for them. So for all the 4 principal contenders, after all 68 seats are there, it's virtually the national capital region going to vote. There is a significant importance attached to this phase, and these elections are really going down to the wire. So each phase, you can't say this is less important or more important. It's turning out to be some kind of a cliffhanger.
All right, turning out to be some sort of a cliffhanger. And talking about the issues, land acquisition, how significant is that, considering places like Bhatta Parsaul are also voting today?
See, in a way, you have picked up a point which is symptomatic of what the Congress could have been and what it is turning out to be. They picked up a number of good issues, whether it's the weavers, whether it was the quota, whether it was development, whether it was land acquisition, but the consolidation, Congress would like to believe that the consolidation has also happened and it would translate into votes. But a number of independent analysts are thinking and finding, when they travel in these areas, to the contrary. So important issues. Land acquisition is a very big issue, not only in Bhatta Parsaul and UP, but I think it's a huge issue across the country. The whole issue of natural resources, those are big issues. But whether it's playing out in a big way in the election, my sense is, that no.
All right.